Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So in this video I want to make shadowing speech. So the content that I choose is about law of attraction. Law of attraction. You get what you think. Law of attraction by Ustad Belal Assaad. So this content that I choose is really incredible. That's why I choose this content. Is about perspective in a religious way in Islam. So this English is not Americans or British, but it's Australian. So Ustad Bilal Al-Ashad is from Australia, so he accent Australian. It's a little bit longer, but I hope this content is good to shadowing speech. But I hope it's relate to everybody who see this. Let's get to it.
I know a story of a
I
woman
know a story
who
of a
got
woman
married
who got
and
married
didn't like her
and
husband
didn't like her
a few
husband
years down
a
the
few
track.
down
Instead of
sorry,
looking at the
instead of looking the
causes, the
causes, the
reasons,
reasons,
how they're
how they're
communicating,
communicating,
trying to talk about it,
trying to talk
she
about it.
decided to
She
go
decided to
to
go
these
to
people
these
who've got
people
this idea
who got
about
this
the
idea
law of
law
attraction.
of attraction.
What does Islam say
What does
about it? Do
Islam
we
say
believe
about
in
it?
it? Do
Do
we
we
not?
believe it or do we
What about
not?
certain hadiths
What
and
about
ayat of the
certain
Quran
hadith
that
said
says
in Quran
things
say
like
this?
be optimistic and
Let's
you will
be
reach it?
optimistic, we will
What
reach it.
about when the
About
Prophet ﷺ told
Prophet
us to be optimistic
Prophet told us to be
and not be
optimistic,
pessimistic?
not be
What
pessimistic.
about
What
the saying
about
of the Prophet
sayings?
ﷺ, assume well of Allah and you will
Assume
find it.
from Allah
I
will
am
find
the
it.
way you assume of me.
The way you assume of
Isn't
it.
this all part of this idea
It's
of
all part of the idea.
if you do something,
If you do
something will come
something,
for you,
something will come for
or
you,
you'll attract
or
it?
you will attract it.
What does Islam
What
say
does
about all these
Islam say about all
practices?
these practices?
Yoga,
Yoga,
astral projection,
astral projection,
and energy healing,
energy healing,
meditation, and so on.
and so
There's a
on.
book that was
There's a
released
book released
in 2000 based on a film
based on film
in
in
2006 called
2006
The
called
Secret
The Secret
by Rhonda Byrne,
by Rhonda
claiming
Byrne.
to reveal the
Claimed to
great
reveal the
mystery
great
of the
mystery of
universe.
the universe.
Obviously, it's a
Obviously, it is
pseudoscience book. It's nothing to do with
science
science, but
books,
it uses
nothing to do with
scientific
science,
language.
used scientific language.
And it actually dares to go and
Actually
use
dares to
quantum
go
physics
use
language.
quantum
Because that's how it is,
physics
right? When
language,
I'm going to
because
bring an
how it
idea
is,
to you, I've got to
you bring
convince you.
you.
And by the way, this is
By
all
the way,
commercialized now.
all
The law of attraction
commercial
is
now.
commercialized.
The
There's
law of
coaches, there's
attraction,
people
the
who
coaches
offer you
offer
courses to
coach
go and
to
do
go
healing classes. And it's all,
It's all,
may I say, in
may
the
I say,
most,
in most
I'll say in the most polite
polite
terms, it's just merely buffoonery.
Jealous buffoonery.
You know what buffoonery is when a buffoon talks like that? It's got nothing to do with science
nothing
whatsoever.
to do with science whatsoever.
So let's go to the
So go
definition.
to the
What
definition.
is
What
law of
is-
attraction?
what is
Two
law of
other names
attraction?
commonly
Two
used,
other
as I
names
said,
commonly used.
manifestation and
Manifestation,
lucky girl
lucky
syndrome.
syndrome.
Have you heard of that one?
Have you heard of what
Lucky
about that
girl
one?
syndrome.
Lucky girl syndrome.
Gosh, girl,
Gosh,
when you're
girl,
around,
when you
everything
run,
happens good.
everything's happen good.
You got a lot of
You
luck.
got a lot
So,
of luck.
lucky girl
So
syndrome
lucky girl
manifestation.
syndrome manifestation.
It is an
It
ancient
is an
belief,
ancient belief
strongly associated with Hinduism, Buddhism, ancient
Buddhism,
Egyptian
ancient
beliefs, and
Egyptian
others,
belief and others.
that in this
in
universe,
this universe,
there are
there's
frequencies
frequency of
of
energy
energy and vibrations
and vibration
that you give out.
that you
And
give
in
off.
this universe, there are
And the universe,
frequencies
there are
of energies,
frequencies of energies.
and that if your energy
Because
matches
if
the right
energy
frequency
matches
of this universe,
frequency this universe,
you'll contract
you
positive
contract
energy
positive
or
energy
repel
or repel
negative energy
negative
and
energy
get what you desire,
and get what you
manifestation.
desire,
Or you
manifestation.
repel what
Or
you don't
repel
desire.
what you desire.
In other words,
don't desire.
your thoughts,
In other
what you
your
think in
thoughts,
here and what you
your
intend
things,
and your goals,
what
just
your
by
goals,
thinking very
what you're
hard,
thinking,
your thoughts
what
send
you
out
send
vibrations
out
to the universe.
vibration
And
to
the universe
and the
somehow
universe somehow
decodes
decodes
your thoughts
your thought
and responds to
and
you.
respond to you.
That's the idea
That's
of law
the
of
idea
attraction.
of
And
law of
those who
attraction.
believe in it, its
Those who
believers
believe
claim
in it, the
that it
believers
is a
claim
universal law,
that's a
like it's
universal
some
law.
kind of law that is
There's
just
some
fact.
kind of law that's just a fact.
But in fact, it's
But
metaphysical
in
law,
fact, it's a
meaning
mythical
it's
law.
not part of science. You
It's
can't
not-
test it.
You can't test it.
Dictates
It
that
dictates that
like
likes
always
likes
attracts like,
attracts law.
and negative always
Negative
attracts
attracts
negative. In other words,
negative
positive
attracts negative.
attracts positive,
Positive
negative
attracts
attracts
positive,
negative. If you're
negative
positive enough, you'll
attracts
attract
negative.
positive things around you.
You
If
attract
you're a
positive-
negative type, you
negative type,
attract
you
negative.
attract
Positive
negative.
energy attracts positive energy. Negative energy attracts
negative
negative energy.
Take
Just by
negative
thinking
energies.
a lot.
Just thinking a lot.
Some of them, they go further than that.
Some
They
of
say you've
them
got to
they go-
think a lot. You got to intend, you got to say it, affirmations, and write it. Some people do that.
Some people do that.
And then they say, it
And
happened,
say
man,
it
it
happened, man,
happened.
and it happened, man.
Just by thinking,
Just by
intending,
intending,
saying and writing.
saying and
Nothing
writing,
else, right?
nothing else, right?
And these same people
And
will
there's
tell
some
you,
people
oh,
what
but look,
you
it doesn't mean
you
you don't
doesn't
do.
mean you don't.
Come on, man.
Come
You
on,
just
man.
said it's
You
about
just said
thoughts
about thought
and positive
and
energy and
positive
frequencies
energy
and I don't
and
know what.
frequency. I don't know what.
So if you focus on
If you
positive
focus on
thoughts and
positive
positive
thought and
mindset,
positive
you will
mindset,
attract
you
positive
will
energy from the
attract positive
universe,
energy from the universe,
repel
repel
negative energy,
negative
and give
energy,
out
and
positive
give
energy.
out
And that if you
positive
focus on
energy.
negative
Then you
thoughts
focus on
and negative mindset, you will attract negative
will
energy,
attract negative
repel
energy,
positive energy,
will
and
repel
give
positive
out
energy, and give
negative
out
energy.
negative energy.
Hi guys, so if you
I'm
are
sorry,
from
this is
Indonesia and
in
if you
YouTube,
want to
so
work
there's
remotely and earn
uh,
1,000 US
some
dollars a month per
advertise
hour,
Energy.
give out energy.
We have to get the definitions right,
What
so
you
I'm
get
repeating it to you
definition
in
right
different ways.
and
I don't
repeating
want
in
to lose
different
you.
ways. I don't want to lose you.
Basically speaking,
Basically
let's make it a bit
speaking,
more
to
basic.
make more basics.
Basically speaking like
Basically
this.
speak like this.
The
The universe,
this big cosmos with all
the
planets
big
and
cosmos, all
everything,
the planets, or everything.
this hundreds of billion year
Hundreds
old
of billions of
universe
years old universe
listens to our thoughts.
listen to
Now
our
you got
thought,
it.
and
The
now you got
universe listens to your thoughts
listen to your
and your
thought
desires
and your
and your
desires and
intentions,
your
and
intention.
then
Give
give us
us
those
those
desires
desires
because we
focus
focused
hard
hard
enough
enough
on it,
in our thoughts.
on our thoughts.
If you think it
If you
hard
think
enough,
hard enough,
it
it
will
will
come.
come.
That's the idea
This
of law of
idea
attraction.
of law of attraction.
Essentially, it's a
Essentially,
belief
it
that
believes the
the
universe
universe
possesses
possesses awareness.
awareness.
It has a mind of
Is
its
a
own.
mind of
It's
its own.
aware
Is aware
of these
of
8
this
billion
8 billion
earthlings
light.
and their thoughts and
The thought and
intentions, each and every
intention
one of
in
us here,
each
our
every one of
feelings
us,
and our
our
thoughts,
feelings,
and
our
then the
thought, and
universe
then
prioritizes
the universe
our
prioritizes
thoughts and
our
intentions
thoughts, our
to
intention,
gift
give
us
us
with our
the
deepest
with our
yearnings.
deepest
Does
earnings.
everybody understand that
Does
now?
everybody
In
understand now?
Islam,
In Islam,
there is a term for
there's
that.
stand for that.
It's called
It's called
Wahdat al-Wujud. It's
Wahdat
an
al-Wujud.
ancient
It's ancient
belief that stems from
that stems
polytheism.
from polytheism.
No, it's actually not even polytheism, it's
The
worse than that.
national was worse than
It's
that.
called pantheism.
Pantheism. It's
Wahdat
called
al-Wujud.
pantheism.
Unity of
Wahdat
existence. Have you ever heard the
Unity
term,
existence.
we are all in
We
one
all
and one in all?
we all in
We are
one in
all
all.
one and one in all.
All in one and one in all.
That the cosmos,
The cosmos,
the reality,
the
and
reality
God
and
are
God
all identical.
are
They're all
are
one.
identical. They're all
The
one.
universe is God,
The
in other
universe is
words.
God,
But they just don't call it
but
God.
just don't.
Obviously,
But
this
they
is,
just don't call God.
in Buddhism,
Basically,
this is
Buddhism
a
in this
practice, a
practice
very
is
deep
very deep belief.
In Hinduism,
Hinduism and there's
and
there
in
and the other
ancient
ancient
religions.
religions.
The law of
The law of
attraction
attraction also means that nature
doesn't like vacuum.
doesn't like vacuum.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
In this universe,
In this universe,
there are so many
there's
atoms
many
and things, there's no
atoms and
space.
things.
So what
There's
you
no
got to do is
space.
you got
What
to
you
take
gotta do?
out bad
They
space
cut
so
a
that
bad
good space
space
can
and
come,
could
come in.
take
Tell you
can
what it
come
means.
in.
It's like this, that,
It's like this.
for example, you're
For
at
example,
home,
you're at home,
you
you're clearing your
clearing your clutter
clutter
and unwanted
and
things,
unwanted things,
rearranging
changing
in
in
an
order,
order and a design clears the
clears
vacuum
vacuum,
to attract
attracts
new
new
things.
things.
I know a story of a woman
I know a story of a woman
who got married
who got
and
married
didn't like her
and
husband
didn't like her husband.
a few years down the
Years
track.
down the track.
Instead of looking
Instead
at
of
the
looking
causes,
the causes,
the reasons,
the reason,
you know, how
you
they're
know how they're
communicating,
communicating,
trying to talk about it,
trying to
she
talk about it.
decided to go to these people
She decided to go to
who've
people
got this idea
who got
about
these
the law
people
of attraction.
the law of
And they
attraction,
told her
and told her
that to
that
reorganize
to
her house
reorganize
order,
her house
her
order, her
furniture, to
furniture,
declutter,
declutter,
park her car
park
differently,
her
and so
car
on,
differently,
and
and
you
so
will
on.
attract the right
You will
husband and
attract
get
the
rid
right
of
husband and
the negative husband.
the
So,
negative
you know,
husband.
like that.
So you know, I like that.
The idea is truly spiritual atheism.
The
Get rid
idea
of
through
God and the universe
spiritualism,
becomes the
greater
God.
of the universe and God.
Have you ever heard the statements, the universe has been kind to me?
The universe has been
I
kind
thank
to
the
me.
universe.
I thank the universe.
The universe
The
gave
universe
me,
gave
the
me,
cosmos or
the
whatever you
cosmos,
call it.
whatever you
These are
call it.
very big statements.
They're
And you'll
making
find that
money.
these types
You
of
find
people,
that the type, these people,
they love
they
this
love
idea
this
because
idea.
it separates you
Separate from the rules,
from commands,
from
from
command,
God,
from
from a
God,
hereafter.
from a hereafter.
It's comfortable, it's
It's
nice.
comfortable. It's nice.
Because there's no real responsibility here.
Because
Just
no
you
real
think,
responsibility. Just you
and
think,
get what you want.
and get what you want.
If you can match the
If you
right
can match
frequency.
right
What is that
frequency,
frequency?
what is
Allahu
that
A'lam.
frequency?
Some
Allahu
people
A'lam. some people
Among the Muslims, they've actually
among the
mixed
Muslims
the idea of
actually
law of
mixed it
attraction with
in their
religion.
law of attraction with
So some
religion.
of them brought in
Some of
dua
them
and
brought the
prayer and
dua,
zikr.
prayer, and
And they
zikr.
say, if you
That
make enough
say
dua,
if you
if you
make
make enough zikr,
dua,
if you make
make
enough
zikr,
prayers,
enough dua, prayer,
then you can
then you can
manifest
manifest
certain things
certain thing
with the law of
with the
attraction.
law of
And
attraction.
this
And
is
this
mixing
mixing deen
deen with shirk.
with shirk,
It's the same thing.
the same thing,
And it's an innovation
and it's an
of religion.
invasion of religion.
Kalau didolarin satu bulan
I'm sorry,
kurang lebih nyampe
is
1.000.
advertising again. So I think that's all. It's 8 minutes. It's kind of longer, but I think that's all for me. I'm sorry, it's still my English still sometimes mistakes with pronunciation or a little bit twisted because it's the speaker that's that talks so fast. Start Belal Assaad is speak kind of fast. I gotta follow it really fast. So sometimes I cut out some word, but it's not perfect yet. But I try my best to do my best. Inshallah, I will get better if I try soon. I know I'm gonna be better if you always work on it. So this is practice things. So I think that's all about this content about shadowing. I'm sorry if their mistake or it's not perfect. Of course not perfect, but I'm trying my best. And thank you. I'm sorry, ma'am, miss, if I'm make mistake. I hope I do my best in the next jobs and next projects. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.